welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Like you heard in the intro, I will be doing my 10-minute face. I've done this probably for the last year or so. This is kind of what I teach my friends, for them to get up and get out of the door, because we all have lives and we all have stuff to do. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, please keep watching. Me now. So I am already moisturized. I use the Tarte H2O moisturizer and the Farsali Care Rose Gold Elixir. So those are the two things that I'm technically using to moisturize. So first I'm going to start off with the Nivea Post Shave Balm. Clearly we've all heard about this from Nuki tutorials. I've been using this probably for the past year and I really like it. This has been working great. So I'm gonna throw my hair up and we'll go ahead and start with this. Use all the flyaways. So I take probably about a dime size in the palm of my hand and I will just work it all around until I start feeling it get tacky. Then I like to use the NYX Pore Filler, and I just put this because my pores are huge right around my cheek area and on my nose. I put that right here. I used to dot it all over my face, which is probably a little bit of the problem, but I don't do that anymore. And that helps control the size of my pores and it blurs them out really well. If you guys have seen me on Instagram or seen my profile, I've been raving about this foundation. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation is at this point my ride or die foundation. It's absolutely awesome. I am someone who loves super full coverage and that's what it gives me. It says that it is a medium to full coverage, and with one layer it does it all for me. I am in the color Warm Nude. I normally use like a pump and a dot, and then I'll go ahead and just dot it all over my face. And I am someone that drags my makeup down my neck. Using a damp Real Technique, I think they call it a miracle sponge. It's their version of the beauty blender essentially. Now I really like this guy, clearly, because he's super dirty. So now that I am all blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Sand Sable, which is number 20 apparently. I love this concealer. This concealer is bomb. I have used the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. I have used the Born This Way concealer. I have used a ton of concealers and I go back to this guy every single time. I don't know what it is, but the warmth in the concealer just matches me so well. And it blends out like a dream. And it helps cover my lovely dark circles that I have. Let me make sure I'm not getting all of my hair in that as well. I am going to go in with the Real Techniques powder brush, my big fluffy brush, I love this guy, and the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC35. So we're gonna dust that in there and just all over the skin to set. It's the RCMA Colorless powder. The way that it fills in those lines underneath my eyes, because we all kind of just have a little bit of wrinklage going on, it does its job really well. Then I have this little, I put it in here so that when I blot, I kind of have a place to pick up all the fallout. So I'll look up, work that powder in. So with that damp beauty blender sponge, I think. So then I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced bronzer. So this is in the color Chocolate Soleil medium deep matte bronzer. I like this a lot. This and the Balm's Bahama Mama. Bomb bronzers. Oh, and I'm using a Sonia Kashuk. It's just a regular Sonia Kashuk angled brush. The number clearly rubbed off years and years and years ago. I'm going to clean up my contour right now with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent, so 001. I like this a lot to do that. And oh boy. Oh, I almost forgot to contour my nose. I have a wider set nose than I would like. And I contour my nose with my Morphe E22. I don't like to super contour. I just like to make it look a smidge bit smaller. And then I have a really fat like ball of my nose, so I also try to make that look just a little bit smaller. So then I take the, and I know this is like limited edition and it sucks, this is the Nutcracker Sweet Copper Face Compact, and I use both of these colors in here. It's a blush and a highlight. So the blush is Pleasure Model Extra Dimension Blush, and it's this bottom guy right here. And then I go in with a Sedona lace brush, and this is another angled brush. It is a, sorry, I'm trying to see the color, an 850. An 850. And then I go in natural looking flush. Natural for me. So I go in with that. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I use the color medium brown. So I love their pomade. I feel like I get a really good amount of control with the pomade. So I'm just going to dip into this guy. Make sure this line is super, super thin. Oh, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Gosh, the number rubbed off. I think it's the number 12. It's on my Instagram. I have it listed because I literally haven't changed the brushes in forever. I use this same guy and I repurchase this guy all the time. So I'm gonna go in underneath and just follow that line that is already there, even if my brows are like super hairy Yeti-like right now. And then probably about 3/4 of the way in, I'll go up top and define that arch. And then I'll fill in. And what I like to do, because I don't like that line underneath to look that fake or that sharp, I'll go in and push that product up. And I'll just go in with a little bit more product. Fill this bad boy in. Up, and then I like to create little brow strokes. So then you can clearly see that one is thicker than the other. So now I'm gonna go on this other guy. Now I got a good set of brows on me. Go ahead and buff these lines out, and then buff out right here. If I do have any excess, that kind of takes care of it for me. Now I will put on some highlight, and this is going back into my compact. This is Whisper of Guilt. I know it's limited edition. I know it sucks. It just gives me such a gorgeous glow. And I feel like it works really well. Now, normally for my everyday face, I don't do anything on the eyes. Other than mascara, I don't put any eyeshadow on because I wear glasses on a day-to-day basis, so I feel like they frame my face really well, so I can kind of get away without doing too much on my eyes. So I use the Maybelline, the Big Shot, the Colossal Big Shot. The only thing that I don't like about this mascara is it's not waterproof. Fun fact, went to Florida last month and we went to an amusement park with the kids, my husband and I, and we got, the first ride that we got on the last day that we were there was this water ride. I didn't think that I was going to get wet. You know how like in certain rides you don't get super soaked wet? My face was dripping. I had mascara running, like running marathons down my face. I was so mad, and I took a wet wipe and just took everything off because there was no point at all. My background is Central American, so clearly most of us, our eyelashes stick straight down. I have fairly long-ish lashes. I feel like they could obviously be longer, but I have fairly long lashes, and I feel like it takes a good amount of time for me to really work in a product. And sometimes I feel like the mascaras that I get weigh my lashes down. So at the beginning, they're all like, woo, and they're all up there, and then 30 minutes later, they fall. And this one, will give me at least 2 hours before these guys start falling. There we go. So I do know that there is another trick that most of us use. If you feel at all like your face looks too powdery and too cakey, one trick is to use Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray and kind of just go over your face. It kind of brings that feeling of skin back. So I am like literally down to the wire right now. So let me see if I can get any more out of this guy. Ooh. Oh, one trick is probably to wait until after your mascara has dried completely. So I totally forgot one more thing. When I'm doing this 7-minute face, I rarely put lipstick or liquid lipstick or anything like that on my lips. The only thing I use is the Nicole Guerrero Best Damn Beauty lip mask. It's got a little bit of a pinky tone to it. It's super sheer, super moisturizing. It doesn't leave that gross like white rim like when you use chapstick. And I just dug my finger right in it. So I just use that to kind of get any of the concealer or product that I had on my lip off and just give it like a nice glossy, sorry, I'm totally trying to talk while I'm doing this. This is the third one that I've purchased, so I've gone through 3 of these, and I think I waited a while to purchase her lip mask, but I heard so many great reviews about it that I really love it. So now I can officially take my hair down. And this is the finished look. Like a nice little nudie pink. My hair is nice and popping now. I will throw on my glasses after this and just head out. So this is it, you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments or any video suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, you guys. Mwah. Besos. Bye.